The best Iron Man games you've never played. So first up, we got Iron Man Suspense. Alright, I'm not saying these are going to be better than like Iron Man Reimagined or Iron Man Simulator, but hopping in, they're already asking us to buy a Game Pass. Let's say no for now. Maybe we'll check out the nanotech later. As you guys know, I absolutely love that stuff. And let's go ahead and press Q. Oh my god, there's a lot of ads. No thank you. And I guess we just spawned a suit in. We're getting a little bit of lag. But whoa, that's an interesting suit model. I have not seen a model like this in a Roblox Iron Man game yet. I'm definitely getting some laggy frames though, I'm not gonna lie. The game does not seem optimized as much, but ooh, look at that speed break, breaking the sound barrier. Yeah, the flight is kind of nice. Ooh, nice. Now what abilities do we have with this suit? So we can press E for our repulsors. It's a similar layout than in any Iron Man game. That's cool. Can we eject from our suit with N? Nice. We're still getting that lag, but low key. The game looks pretty nice. It just needs to be optimized more. Press Q to call our suit back, and yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of this. It's nice. Obviously, there's a lot more stuff to go over in every single game, but we're just gonna give kind of a quick snippet of everything to show you every suit. Okay, next up we got Iron Man Universe. I don't think I've ever tried this before, so let's hop in. I'm kind of excited. Okay, spawning in, the music was absolutely blasting, so I had to turn that down. But let's see what we got here. Let's press Q again. All of these games kind of have similar layouts to calling in suits. Let's go with, how about we pull the mark? Let's go the highest mark in every game. So let's go mark 47 or wait, 50. That's nanotech. Oh, could we just call nanotech? Okay, no. Actually, no. Let's do mark 21. Let's see if there's a space system. This is usually the space suit. And ooh, nice, nice clean animation. Ooh, I like the HUD around. And let's try flying with this. Again, it's a little bit laggy. You can tell it hasn't been optimized as much, but this is actually really smooth. We got Avengers Tower over here. Avengers Island. This is not too bad actually. Ooh, nice. We got some players down here. Oh, this looks like the owner is right here. Can we fly to space with this? Let's see. Interesting. We're going up. Whoa. Okay. So I don't know. Oh, we can. Interesting. Wow. So, ooh, nice. Earth. It's a cool, interesting space system. It definitely looks a little bit different than Iron Man Simulator's 2 Earth system, but it's very cool. I don't see any planets around us. Ooh, look at that glare. That is absolutely beautiful. We got Stark's mansion over here. I want to check that out. Can we skydive from space? Let's press N. Oh, there is skydiving. Nice. Can we call another suit back in time? Let's go mark, what's the fastest? We just gotta call suit. Let's go mark 1. Come on, just touch. Oh, I survived. Oh, cool. Okay. Usually that just absolutely kills you in a regular game, so I'm actually okay with that. Let's get out of here. Mark 40, I believe, is the fastest. Is that right? I think it's 40, right? I know we've tried so many suits on this channel that at this point, like, there's a lot of fast suits. Yeah, this one's fast for sure. Oh yeah. Okay, it's gonna start. Oh my god, that's really fast. All right, here's Stark's mansion. Looks like we got some players around here. Yo, I'm gonna have to turn my graphics down. We're low-key getting some lag. Let's go to automatic. Come here, bro. Oh my god, it looks so bad though with the graphics down. It looks like I'm playing on mobile. No hate to mobile players, by the way. Let's put this back on manual. I'm okay to take some lag. It's fine. It's worth it for it to look good. Okay, so we got Stark's mansion over here. You can see my suit has already broken up, but there definitely is a lot to look at in this game. Ooh, look at this model. This is actually a pretty good one-for-one model of his base. We got the suit racks over here. Like if I was in the suit, I could just chill right here. This is his arm. What's his arm's name again? If you guys know, let me know in the comment section below. Whoa, this is cool. I don't even think this is in the movies. Is it? Is this where the suits come from? Wait, I actually want to try this out. Okay, let's destroy this suit by pressing X. And then I'm going to press Q and try to call more suits. Oh my god, the lag is a lot. Okay, so let's call, I don't know, let's call like the Mark 1 will come from here. It might actually, I don't even know. Okay, can it even come in here? Like, does it fly through the buildings? Well, you must be really far away because it usually would come by now. Interesting. Okay, let's hop over to our next game. All right, next we got Iron Man Battlefield. I don't think I've played this one before. You can see there's a lot of these games on Roblox. We could honestly do this forever. So let's hop in. This is updated 1 year ago, so I'm kind of curious to see how this compares to like the top-notch Iron Man games today. All right, spawning in is definitely kind of a different map layout. Hoping this game is more optimized. So of course, like all of these games, you press Q to activate your suit. I think it's so interesting how I think Iron Man Simulator 1 kind of paved the way for that. So let's get what size? Mark 47. All right, let's call them Mark 47. I'm actually curious to see what that looks like. Interesting. Honestly, this model is kind of blocky compared to what we've seen in other games. I'm assuming F for flight. And then, oh my, yeah, you can see this is unfinished. He doesn't even have a flying animation, but this isn't technically a bad Iron Man game. I mean, there's a lot of suits. He's got the jetpacks on the back. It just does not compare to something like Iron Man Reimagined. And it looks like we got these like hoops over here. Let's fly over to these guys and see what's going on. And it looks like you can just fly through them. I guess it's probably for a race or something. But then we have this city over here, which is really interesting. It looks like they have this safe zone, which looks very similar to Iron Man Reimagined, but it's kind of like glassy area, which if you walk into, I believe you should be safe. Unless I'm blocked off from it. Interesting. Oh no, I just go in here. Oh, maybe it's a shield. That's why I can't go in. It's a shield and it's for shield. Okay, you know what? Oh, it looks like it's got a Hulkbuster as well. This is Veronica right here. Do you think we can call in the Hulkbuster? I'm assuming it's just N to eject and then X to explode, like all these Iron Man games. It's all the same, I'm not gonna lie. But I like how all these games have a unique spin. They have their own suits, and it's interesting to see how they all have a take on Iron Man. So I'm assuming it's a Game Pass. It would be the Mark 44. The fact that I know my suits so well at this point is actually crazy because I've covered so many Iron Man games. I don't see a Hulkbuster. Do you guys? Prodigal Son, Mark 85, Rainbow. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys do see a Hulkbuster. But let's move on to our last game. Okay, the last one is actually a game I've played on the channel before, and it's actually one of my personal favorites for when it comes to like realism in an Iron Man game. It's called Iron Man Mark 85 Lag Test, and it's really interesting. So you don't really have any script, so you can't like fly around and stuff, but it's the suit up that it's one of the best suit ups I've seen in a Roblox game. So you just press E, and I believe, look at the nanotech. This was the first nanotech that I ever saw that kind of had that real MCU Tony Stark vibe, realism. And we've seen it evolve so much in other Iron Man games, but this is probably one you guys may have not checked out, or maybe you have if you're a true fan of the channel, you've seen all the games, but you can't fly with it. That's really all you can do with it, but it's easily one of my favorites. Now, if you want to go see my favorite Iron Man game on Roblox, what I think is the best, go watch this video right here where I go over Iron Man Reimagined, which is by far the most advanced we have ever seen. And so the developer of this, if you go to his profile, actually has other examples of this Mark 85 showcase that you can find. It's Yogurt's visual showcase Iron Man Mark 85, just a showcase of my Mark 85 build as my blender, first blendered modeled project, but I'm telling you guys, it's such a good first blender project. So you can see I have shown this before, but here's the suit kind of fully active with the glowing lights on. Again, the scripts are not activated within it, but you can see creators notes, thanks for the visits. I'm afraid I may not continue scripting my Mark 85 games as my laptop couldn't handle rig animations. PS, I can offer 3D modeling skills to serve as one of my portfolios. So you can see there's obviously a very talented modeler, and we do have suits, I would say even maybe even better than this today in like Iron Man Reimagined, but this was definitely a staple of what the best suits could look like, the most advanced suits could look like on Roblox, as we started to see the tech really start to, really start to advance and push forward. And you can even just see the detail on this helmet right here and how nice it really does look. But again, if I press N, I can't eject from my suit because it's just a model. So now if you want to go see my favorite Iron Man game on Roblox, what I think is the best, go watch this video right here where I go over Iron Man Reimagined, which is by far the most advanced we have ever seen.